One more thing and then we'll go. Gaming time. Gaming time, gaming time. I don't know why, but the game is like full screened in a really small window. Bothers me, but doesn't affect you even slightly, so that's fine. Let's see. I think I installed one more mod since last time. And it's this one. Delirium drops the R key, which I played for a bit with it, and it seems pretty OP. So I either... There's one or two things I'm going to do. Either going to take it out completely, or I'll only use it on a tainted character if I'm going for light side and dark path. And nothing else, because it's pretty ridiculous. Alright, we're going to try Bloody Judas Beast again. I feel like this is like the 4th or 5th time I've tried this, and every single time I've gotten screwed over. Alright, let me sit up straight. Sit up straight for gaming. Get my headphones uncaught. Okay. Depression, lovely. Just thinking if anything, as always, anything has happened since the last time we've spoken. And I think the answer is probably no, as it always is, of course. But this time particularly. Also, I didn't mention it, but Depression, pretty good item, I think, actually. I feel like Creep in general is pretty useful. Golden Poop. So, having that at my beck and call is pretty nice. So, I'm happy with that at least. Counterfeit Penny's good, but I feel like on the first floor, I almost am more happy with getting just like the random scraps of money, you know? I feel like I'd rather have bits and pieces at my expense than just having something that's not very good. Well, not very good in the short term. Pretty good in the long term. I'd say that on average, you probably get about double your money from it. As is its intended purpose. Although if we don't pick up a single coin throughout the entire run, then maybe that'll be a different matter. As it's looking like. So we need to remember not to... We need to remember not to forget to go out of the bomb fight and back up. I know that Depression has like a second effect that like does a holy light beam. I don't know how you trigger it, or if it's just like it happens. I'm fine with taking the damage just because I'm like trying to get the thing to trigger. Stem cells is bad, but it's fine. Secret room is probably there, but I don't care. I probably should have checked my shop, actually. That probably would have been smart. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. I'll come back to that room. Ultimately, I don't think we need a deal to make a good run, but it certainly helps. Especially with how charted we've been in these Judas runs recently. It's on the path to looking like I'm never going to beat a run as Judas, which is not ideal. I could also go alt path, but considering we didn't get a key all of last floor and my key luck is always bad, probably not. Wow, that sucks. Oh, I forgot. Book of Belial gives you a better chance of getting deals, so that's pretty good. We didn't have any keys. We now have lots of keys. That works for me. Although we do have to get out of this room. Okay, Counterfeit Penny already proving its worth, giving us a double penny there. I think. I don't think I picked up any other pennies. I sort of feel like it's almost a shame that I chose Isaac as the game I wanted to stream frequently. Because, not because I don't like the game or anything, because obviously I like the game, otherwise I wouldn't be playing it. But there's so little to talk about in the game because it doesn't have a story that it's like... And there's no other characters, I guess. It's like, you can talk about the items and the enemies. And that's it. Which I know. Nothing wrong with that. Also, him putting his thumbs up, that's the effect of one of the mods, which is gets rid of curses when you beat the boss. There wasn't a curse in this floor anyway, but just for future reference. Oh no, my one charge in Book of Belial. We didn't get a DLE though, which is not ideal. D4 sucks dick. D8 rather sucks dick. But we won't be taking it. We will be picking it up so it never shows up again. Let's see. Our secret room's probably down here. Just kidding. Secret room doesn't exist. Probably to our left then. Oh well. That's fine. I'll get over it. Might as well have a look. It's awful. Oh yeah, I've also been like restocking my donation machine like crazy. I think on the last stream it was at like 600 or so. So I was going out of my way to fill that thing up. Just so I can bomb it without remorse every run if I need to. And on we go. Already onto the 3rd floor. Old path is no longer an option. Due to my own choices. We're gonna do this room, might as well. Yeah, I'm pleased with this decision. We had no bombs, we now have 2 bombs. We have to fight meek enemies to make do. A trade-off I'm willing to take. Probably should have eaten something before I started streaming, but oh well. I'll live. Hopefully. Can you imagine? I haven't eaten anything in almost 15 hours and I just die on stream. That would be truly upsetting. Unless you count the toothpaste from brushing my teeth. Which you don't eat. What am I saying? Is there a bad side? Like, if you wanted to, could you just eat toothpaste? I don't know why you'd want to. I feel like the overload of mint-iness or... I mean... Does toothpaste... Unless you get, like, mint-flavored toothpaste, does toothpaste typically taste like mint? I feel like in my head, toothpaste just tastes like toothpaste. Like, mint doesn't taste like toothpaste. And toothpaste doesn't taste like mint. At least through my interpretation and through this stupid conversation I'm having with myself. I mean, there's mint-flavored ice cream, and I like that ice cream, and many others do, and it doesn't taste like toothpaste, and no one, as far as I'm aware, has a frequent urge to eat toothpaste, right? Like, nobody goes out of their way to eat toothpaste when they're brushing their teeth. Or even go out of their way to eat toothpaste when they're not brushing their teeth. Hey Dundee, what's up? We're talking about, and by we I mean I'm talking about eating toothpaste. So that's where we're at in our lives. I mean, like, is there any reason not to eat toothpaste? Like, what are her thoughts on it? Obviously she likes it because she's eating it, but is it like she does it for fun, or is it like she does it when she's brushing her teeth? You know? Like, is it she's brushing her teeth and then she just swallows the toothpaste that's in her mouth, or is it like, I don't know, I feel like mint doesn't taste like toothpaste, you know? I'm just gonna take this, because, like, we need an item. She likes like, she eats it separately. That's especially unusual. Because, I mean, I don't think toothpaste... Really? She licks it. I don't think toothpaste tastes bad, but I don't think it tastes good enough to warrant eating it. You know? Like, it's like... why would I not just eat something for real? Like, you know, it's like, there's no reason to eat toothpaste. It's just ridiculous. I assume that means BRB. That's fine. We got hit again, which is unfortunate, but we did find a secret room. They make like, that's fine. I'll still be here. They make like different flavored toothpastes, I think, right? Like, I know they have like charcoal ones, which are like black, which I assume doesn't taste like charcoal, because otherwise you would never want to use that stuff. But still, like, it doesn't taste like mint to normal toothpaste, I feel like, but it's just, it makes no sense. Also, if our shop doesn't have like Godhead in it, we're screwed. Eden's Soul, okay. Yeah, I'll take Eden's Soul. Also, Card Against Humanity, very useful, especially if we can hang on to Counterfeit Penny and maybe get, what's it called? The other thing. What is that item called? Also, Plan C, I just realized, actually works against the Beast. If I can make it to the Beast with Plan C... Oh, here's what I'll do, right? Shit. If we had gotten this on the last floor, we could drop it off in the item room. We'll think hard on it. Because it actually warrants thinking hard. Because that, unlike normal where Plan C is garbage... Plan C can kill the Beast in one hit. Ow, I think I stepped on the spikes there, taking a full heart of damage, and I don't have the luxury of going back and checking. So that's a shame. Well, go back and check, and go back and getting more health. Don't know why I said checking. I'm dead. Okay, the Plan C conversation's out the window, but that's fine. I can't stop thinking about toothpaste. Like, because it doesn't, like, I need a third opinion. Where's Dundee's sister so I can talk to her about why she eats toothpaste? Like, I need to know. Toxic Shocks? We're already off to a better start than the last run. What did we even get? I don't, it was, last run was so bad I don't even remember what we got out of our first item room. I well and truly cannot remember. That's how poor it was. We did go to our first item room, right? I know we got the D8 out of our second item room, but I do not remember what we got out of our first one. Oh, Toxic Shock, man. It's just so nice. I feel like if we had gotten maybe like better items, easy to say. If we had gotten like one good item on that last run, we probably could have made it all the way. Just because... Okay. Toxic Shock should make short work of these clowns. They'll also make short work of me because I trapped myself in a corner, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. Toxic Shock like occasionally spawns like a small amount of creep under an enemy, I think. Which is nice. There's also a Spirit Heart sitting back here, I believe. I think it was like a blended heart. So... A blended heart in my eyes is a thing. What do you call it? Spirit Heart. Immediately forgot what they were called after having played this game for, oh, you know, 450 hours or so. Okay. We don't get to keep Petrified. Petrified? We didn't have that Counterfeit Penny from last run, but that's fine. We're already off to a better start because we have Toxic Shock and not nothing. What did we get out of our first item room? I really don't remember. I know that we got number 2, which is an awful item. Terrible, no good item. Pupperfly, not great either, but better than anything we got on the last run. I always feel bad lamenting over the previous run, but when you're when you're running short, it's easy to lament. This also isn't the item I thought it was. I don't know why. I thought that was Botfly, the item which like is sort of, it's basically just weak sci-fi. But it is not that item. This is a completely different one altogether. Please be the 5. That's the 4. Although actually the 4 is pretty good as well. I can use that if the boss item is subpar. Although I don't know what subpar would be in this case. We're early on enough that it doesn't necessarily matter. The Nightlight, I'm happy, if I can get it, I'll be happy to take it. Because I think it'll work quite well against the Beast. I mean, I know it's early days, obviously, but still. Although I wish I'd saved my bomb for that Tinted Rock, of course, but a mod that I would install in Instant would probably be a mod that adds Tinted Rocks to the map. Because I almost always see them, but I forget about them. It's not even that I, like, miss them, you know? I just forget. Yeah, speed and range, I'm happy with it. And also, we don't have any bombs, we don't have any way of getting any bombs. The dice room will do nothing for us, we'll go. Okay. We do still need bombs. I'll come back to that room when I actually have a charge and Book of Belial to use immediately. Because I won't get the damage of Toxic Shock, since it'll be wasted on a room, because it's technically got no enemies in it immediately. Lovely. Book of Belial. Well, we got a bomb out of it. That's what I did it for, so we don't miss a Tinted Rock again. I'm thinking now, so Book of Belial, you can activate it multiple times in the beast fight, right? Because you get a charge every time you, or get part of a charge every time you beat a horseman. What is an item that I would take over it in that case, you know? Like, I know that you get diminishing returns after your first activation in the same room, but still, like, what would be an item that I would willingly give up Book of Belial for? Maybe like a health item, maybe like the nail, although chance of me getting that is slim, or like, I guess Book of Revelations even. Yeah. Actually, unless I get homing itself, probably Book of Telepathy for Dummies I would take as well. So I think after every activation you get the Book of Belial's effect as well as the homing, so using that multiple times in the same room would be very useful. Okay. Nightlight showing its usefulness early on, which is awesome. I assume that Toxic Shock won't do much against these enemies because they have so much damage distance when they're down, right? Like, I don't get its benefits because they have their benefits. Although, you gotta say, Nightlight only activating in the direction you're looking is pretty harsh. Eden's Blessing. Okay. It's nice for the future, but it's also nice because you get a Tears Up. Which, damage as Judas is like, fine for a bit. But his Tears are still base, so. That's a good item. That's a good item. I'm willing to take it. If I can get it. I just need to get one more penny. So we'll have to go out of our way to get that then. I guess I should probably break all these poops for that express purpose. Lovely. Yeah, and I mean, I don't think it's like amazing, but I think that it's good enough that buying it for 7 cents isn't bad, you know? Like that's a worthy investment. Hey Raven. How's it going? We're playing Isaac if you couldn't tell. And I'm thinking, have I been hit this run? Oh, I think maybe Pride hit me on the first floor. Or something hit me on the first floor. I know I healed. Right? Oh, I don't know why. I thought this was like a champion chub that was like green. But he was just poisoned from Toxic Shock. I also think Toxic Shock scales with my damage, so I wish I could use Book of Belial before I even enter a room. I will take this. Range down, but everything else up. Yeah. Is that the new Worm Chroma? Yeah. It is. It took me a while. The CG Roma really threw me off for some reason. Also, we got a health up thread of experimental treatment, so I will go back and get that. We now have damage and tears extra from that, so it'll be useful for Toxic Shock because it scales with damage, as we've mentioned. We don't have any bombs, so we might as well go to our secret room and get completely lost. Strength card, always nice. How are you doing, Raven? Up to anything special? Oh, it's so good. Endless Nameless is really nice as well. I should probably show you guys what my game currently looks like, because it's so odd, and I don't know why it's happened. But we'll see whether it's such. You can't move your arms properly. Any particular reason for that? Or just can't move your arms properly. Worked out with a friend 3 days ago, and he worked me like a donkey. I see. Got sore muscles. I see. Well, I suppose that shows that you've been working hard, though, right? What, because of your arms, or because of just muscle pain in general, that you can't sit comfortably, or lie comfortably, I should say. I'll spend a bomb on a bomb. Why not? I didn't think hell was this bad. Well, you never know until you get there, right? Toxic Shock, man. It's so nice. The Razor is awful, but... Muscles literally can't bend enough for it. Yeah. I guess that's true. I mean, until you recover from that, I suppose it'll be that way the whole time, right? It's not going to just suddenly get better until it is completely better. Oh, fuck, where am I? I probably should have taken the Emperor card, which is this card, right? Because I have the thing which it clears curses when I beat the boss, so I should do that. Could be worse, could be your legs and you have to pee. That's true. Having leg pain when you have to sit down is pretty annoying. I don't work out frequently anymore, but when I do, leg hurt. Oh my god, I didn't realize how many bloody red poops this guy's making. Please. Carrion Queen, man. A rare sight to see, but an annoying one nonetheless. Please. I've had that, but I hope that the devil never have to isn't bad in my eyes right now. Yeah. Okay, I need to be careful going into the boss room, I guess, because... Jar of Wisps, there's a thought. Yeah, I'll take Jar of Wisps. I'll take Jar of Wisps over Book of Belial for now. If I had any way of leaving it behind, I would. Like, for later, but... I'm back. Wouldn't even have to go to the bathroom. I made 3 votes once. Yeah, we got a whole barrage of people. How nice. Oh, now that Raven and Shaded are here, I can ask you guys this and not just Dundee. What are your thoughts on eating toothpaste? Like, how have I been? I've been great. Nothing has happened, as always. Yeah, everything's been fine. Yeah, eating toothpaste though, I need to know. Not like, I don't know how to describe it really. Wow, that was a crazy good thing. The shell? What do you mean the shell? Do you mean like the container it's in? Like, the paste that's in a tube of toothpaste, what are your thoughts on it? With fluoride, like the normal, no, I'd say normal toothpaste is with fluoride, right? Also, wildcard, I don't know what it does. We unlocked it like last stream, so I'll just keep it. Actually, I think I do know what it does. I think it like copies my spacebar item. Don't know. We'll just use it. Thing is, I mean, because I was thinking about it, like not thinking about eating it, but like people say it tastes like mint, right? But I don't think necessarily that toothpaste does taste like mint. It just has like a minty feeling, right? Like I like mint, and I like mint flavored like ice cream and things like that. But toothpaste, you wouldn't eat toothpaste. It's just weird to eat toothpaste, right? Also, I don't know why the game is like locking up every time I go through a door. So it tastes like TV static. That's quite a bold claim. I'm sure the it's whatever shouldn't kill you. Yeah, I mean that's my thinking as well, right? Like it's not like there's any problem with eating it. It's just that it's weird to eat it, right? Like, oh, that's annoying. Okay, we'll come back to that. Like, you could eat toothpaste and, like, it would never affect your health, right? I assume. But, like, fluoride is like the thing in toothpaste that makes that cleans your teeth, right? Isn't it? Like, fluoride is the soap, as it were, of toothpaste. I'm no dentist. I don't know shit, so don't take my word for it. But wouldn't it be dangerous to have something in that would be bad to swallow because you put it in your mouth? Yeah, exactly, right? Like there'd be no point in brushing your teeth with it if it was going to be dangerous if you were to swallow it, because like even if you're not swallowing like mountains of it, you're still gonna swallow like bits. Yeah, I mean I know there's some without, but I feel like in general, fluoride is the stuff in toothpaste that people like. That's why they have fluoride in like mouthwash. Fuck you, game. Like, the reason that they do that is because I'm gonna assume I'll get another bomb. Like I assume that that sucks. That there's other stuff that is better for like your teeth, right? Like that'll help your teeth be like cleaner or stronger or whatever it might be. But as a side effect, it's way worse for your mouth and it's not safe to have in your body, right? Like, otherwise, there's probably like way more effective detergents that you can use in your mouth. Please. This room sucks. Okay. Well, thing is, would bleach work in teeth cleaning, or is it just that bleach would, like, because I feel like bleach would decay the outer layer first, and then it would just go straight through, and it would be like, it would hurt your teeth more than it would help, you know? Like, I'm sure there are other things that would do your teeth good, but would do your mouth bad, you know? Like, bleach is one where I think it would do both bad in the long run. Jokes aside, of course. With jokes involved, of course, brush your teeth with bleach. Good idea. There's no bombs. We are going to buy the battery then if there's no bombs. I guess I could get it on the way back up. It's not ideal, but I could do that if I need to. So, I'm still unsure on the thought of eating toothpaste, and I guess like I said this to before you arrived, Raven, I think it was, but like you could technically just swallow the toothpaste that's in your mouth, right? And that wouldn't be that bad, I guess, right? Like, I see no issues with just swallowing the toothpaste that's in your mouth when you're brushing your teeth, right? Because you get like buildup of like foamy liquid in your mouth. But like, straight up eating toothpaste seems like a bad idea. It's gonna be so cheesy. I don't know what you mean by cheesy. Is toothpaste cheesy? What horrible toothpaste are you eating that's cheesy? I need to know, Dundee. I need to know about the toothpaste. It's important to me. It matters. It matters, Dundee. No matter what you say, it matters. And I'll have to get Infestation 2 on the way back up. That was depth 1 that appeared on. Okay. We'll go to the secret room and then we'll use the hermit. That sucks. So I think that the wisps, they block shots, right? Dundee, I don't care if it doesn't matter to you. It matters to me. I need to know. Well, that's the whole thing. Is like mint flavored things are. Yeah, I guess so. Like, there's a difference between mint flavored things and toothpaste flavored things. Okay, I guess this is the other room. Yeah, I guess so. What's are there examples of foamy foods? I feel like foamy foods don't really exist, right? We've got a corner on the market here with toothpaste flavored foods. One that we can go wherever we want from it. Ooh, 9 or 4.5 volt, 9.5 volt, half of 9 volt. That's pretty good. Yeah, drinks are sometimes foamy. But like, I know eggs can be quite foamy. Cream, I guess, if you whip it. If you'd even consider that foamy. But yeah, seriously, Dundee, name some. I don't think cotton candy counts as foamy. It's like fluffy, right? Fluffy over foamy, I'd say. Yeah, it's like fluffy, right? No, it's fluffy over foamy, or like, I mean, I don't even know. Is there another word for it other than that? I feel like fluffy or foamy are the only two that work. Oh, Endless Name was paid out. I was confused on why there was another card there. Yeah, it's. You think cotton candy's foamy? Really? I mean, I guess so, but like, I feel like fluffy is a more apt descriptor, you know? Is that the only condition for it being foamy though? Is if it melts in your mouth? Because like you can like chocolate melts in your mouth. Is chocolate foamy? Also, I'm going in here because we have a teleport card. Like, if melt in your mouth is the only condition, I mean, I feel like foamy is like bubbly and slightly liquidy. Like, I wouldn't say that like toothpaste is like is water, right? It's just it's foam, as it says. Alright, I'm gonna focus on this boss so I can kill him quickly, and then I will read all your messages. so that we can settle this what food is foam debate. See, I told you, Dundee, it would matter. I told you, Dundee. Feel free to discuss amongst yourselves while I write the equation on the board. This would have been great if I'd kept Book of Belial. But the past is the past, and I live in the now, old man, so. Also, it's making me feel very weak. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to make up for that with my, what do you call it? My bloody thing. Okay. If foam, the first thing that comes to mind is foam from beer and from coffees. Can be a solid or a liquid, same as most things. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, we need this because it tears up. With me bloody thing. Alright, we're gonna buy this card because we need cards. We have endless names. Like, I don't think there really is a foamy food, right? Like there are foamy drinks, like you say, coffee and beer. But a foamy food, like, again, I don't know if I would describe cotton candy floss, as we call it in the UK, as being foamy, you know? It's just, it like is its own thing, you know? It's hard to define something as something else when it is its own thing entirely. we just gotta do it. I don't know. It's just the way it goes. I don't even know why. I feel like cotton candy makes more sense because it looks way more like cotton than it does like floss. So I don't know. I don't make the rules. Just the way it goes. Alright, we're on our way out. Other than the fact that we're weak as hell, this run's looking great. I would have loved to have kept the negative as a damage booster, but whatever. Lovely. I hate these trap rooms, man. They're so annoying. Especially ones like this. Perfect. I'm just thinking if there's another example of a thing like that. Like a word that we we say that's weird. I mean, I'm sure there's loads, because that's just how we are. But I can't think of any at the top of my head, because in my head they're not weird, right? I don't know. I feel like the chips and crisps, they could go any way. I don't understand why chips are called chips, but I also don't know what a better word for me, because I don't think fries is like a better word. I think fries is just like a not very apt descriptor. Fries is a weird way of describing something that you could bake. All right. Ah, shit. Also, I think the Toxic Shock doesn't trigger our 4.5 volt effect, so we need to be more prudent on shooting things with R tiers. Bottle of water? I don't know. I feel like water is... that's just like an accent thing. Water is perfectly fine. Tuesday, also another accent thing, right? Like, an accent related things is one thing, but like an actual word that we say differently, I can't really think of any. Also, this room, the fact that we have fear is the only reason we haven't gotten hit over again. Biscuit, I mean, the thing with biscuit is that it's its own word, right? Like, it's not a word that other people use. It's just a word. Also, I think that crumpet is like, if they're asking, crumpet is like a yeah, crumpet actually is sort of like an American biscuit, I guess. Like, American biscuits are, I guess, like a dough thing, right? I never had one. I don't know what they are like, but I know that they have been compared to crumpets in the past, or I've seen them compared to crumpets in the past. I didn't kill this portal. This room, awful. If this was on a floor where I was taking a full heart of damage, I mean, like, a biscuit is a thing, right? Like, a biscuit is its own thing. I guess in America they're considered like cookies, right? A cookie is the same as a biscuit, but in the UK a cookie is a different thing to a biscuit, right? Not every biscuit is a cookie, and not like. But every cookie is a cookie, but not every biscuit is a cookie. You know, like, cookies are a biscuit. This is dumb. Fuck me. That's such a bad decision. I should have just taken holy water and be happy with it. Like, it's... I don't know how to describe it. But a cookie is a biscuit. A biscuit isn't a cookie. That makes sense? Like how a dog is an animal, but not every animal is a dog. That's probably a better way of describing it. Because a cookie is specifically... is like a specific type of biscuit that... I mean, it's as you'd expect a cookie to be in your head, right? Like, it's usually got chocolate in it, or something similar. It's sweeter. It's hard to describe. I want to buy the card, because why not? I guess I should probably want to buy the pill instead. Okay, that works for me. Because if it's good... What do you want from me, game? That is very unfortunate. Very cruel as well. I was kind of hoping that would be something, this end room, but... well, there goes all the benefits I got from picking up Blood Bag. Oh well. Lovely. Upwards we go. Our stats are so bad. This trip upwards is gonna be awful. It's gonna be like a complete slog. There's no way around it. it is just going to be. Our tiers are pretty good, but everything else is severely lacking. Yeah, okay. I was, the portal opening from the Ripped Tarot Cloth or whatever it's called, the tarot cards, confused me, but no, we should just be escaping. I don't know what I could possibly get at this point that would make this run possible. It's yet again another run where it seemed fine and then suddenly you realize that you were doomed from the start. It seems to always come up. I guess a card that is like what would a good card be? I guess like strength. Strength would be nice, especially if I could get it with Endless Nameless. Or get Endless Nameless to trigger with it, I should say. What is in that item room? Oh my god, how could I forget? Infestation 2, that's a good item. That we left behind because we didn't have any bombs. Thankfully, it showed up on the map, otherwise I would have been amiss and missed it. There's no way I can get to this, right? These are just tricks. No, never mind. I thought they had to have a thing on the other side, I guess. I was really hoping that would be the other kind of machine. Oh well. I guess our only hope now is that Infestation is like absolutely killer, and it just like saves us completely. That's our only real hope. Okay, that would have been a really nice one to have Endless Names trigger on, but Temperance doesn't matter. Okay. I think our like last hope is the Jar of Wisps. It is the only way we're gonna get out of this situation with a dub under our belt. Not to be pessimistic or anything. And to think that this is the run where we were still talking about toothpaste. It could have all been better. This could have been the ideal. We talk about toothpaste for like 30 minutes and then we win. Right? That could have been the best run ever. Bacano, not what I want. But it's fine. Endless Nameless. No! Thank fuck. I don't know how we managed to kill that thing with our awful stats. Okay, Nose Goblin we have to take over Endless Nameless. It's just the only... It's like the only way we're gonna get enough damage to get anywhere on this run. That might be the straw that breaks the beast's back. Like, we need that. Because God knows our tiers aren't doing it themselves. Okay, I think that our way out of this floor should be pretty soon. Next room, yes sir. And this is our way out. And also, I will be playing him because any advantage we can give ourselves, we need it. Okay. That's fantastic. I kind of wish I had kept Endless Nameless because of that, but oh well. That's fine. We'll live. They're really throwing all the health at us that they can give us, huh? that they can stomach. Okay. Don't know why I even bothered checking. Well, it's easy to think that I should have done something in hindsight, you know. As the expression goes, hindsight is 20/20. All right, up we go. We're onto the beast fight. So we'll I think are they the same? Do they give the same damage up? Let's see, Isaac Wiki cards. I don't know if they give the same damage up. Because if they do, then it's way better for me to take the strength card because it's health as well, right? Let's see. Strength is that much. Okay. I think it'll be better for us to take strength. I think. I don't, and not just because of the health, because it gives you magic mushes effect. I didn't realize it did that. So it, in theory, should be good. My last like hope was that that gave me Mom's Knife, which it can give you Mom's Knife, but oh well. So we'll have to struggle through the dogma fight, and then hopefully the beast fight isn't too bad with this all our air quotes benefits going for us. Fortunately, I'm a gamer, so hopefully this won't be too bad. And hopefully Nightlight doesn't screw us on these shots. Okay, that made me feel stronger than I thought it would, but I still think that this second stage will be a bit harder. As it always is. Although actually, our wisps might protect us. Maybe I'm just being whiny. Maybe this is fine. Where are you? I still don't know how many times he charges. Which is silly, because I should definitely know by this point. But please. I said it like every time I fought this guy. I feel like I should learn this this monologue that is given during the during this in the music, but too late. Too late for this run at least. Unless I learn on the fly. Which I very much do not. Okay. Nightlight is kind of scaring me. Because it's slowing down some of these feathers into almost hitting me. Which is bad. Okay. We made it to the beast fight, and we have decent speed. So we hopefully won't have what happened last time, which is what we got sucked by the beast, which then led to us getting shredded by his contact damage, which we don't want happening. Ow. That hurts my soul. Please stop this. Okay, this is why I thought that I thought that my thing would be screwing me. My Nightlight would be screwing me, because it's slowing down these shots in a path where I can't get out of the way of them because there's too many. Okay. Now, I sort of feel like for this run, at least, these first two are going to be the hardest. The hardest of the four, that is. The beast is his own beast. Her own beast, I guess, because it's technically Mom, right? But okay, now that we have wisps on our side, we're actually getting pretty decent charge. Also, I think that once the beast comes out, all these spiders will actually be able to do something, and they should do a decent amount of damage. Which they can't. You never seen the end cinematic? Oh, we can watch it for you. We can watch it just for you. Wow. Alright, stop taking damage, me. Oh, never mind. He fortunately charged at the bottom, so he got hit by the spiders. No problem. No problem. Although, unfortunately, that doesn't mean we'll get less damage against the beast. Because I'm gonna call it and say we'll probably beat the beast. I'm not gonna just throw, as I usually do, but I'm gonna say we'll beat him. Yeah, although they are almost all gone now, thanks to the charge on Death's side. So yeah, there's like gravity in this fight, so they all just fall. I don't know how to avoid this attack. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about it. There should be quite a lot of spiders. Whether they'll actually help, I don't know. But Whether they'll make a difference, I should say. They'll help. Obviously, they'll help. Okay. I think if I can get one more Wisp trigger, I should be good. Because it'll spawn the maximum amount. Ah, shit. This is what I didn't want to happen. Is get absolutely swamped by fires thanks to Nightlight. Thankfully, even with that effect, the Wisps protect me from the fires. Oh, the Wisps damage affects my 4.5 volt. All right, we should be set, and we'll watch the outro cutscene just for Raven. Yeah, we are golden. Well, finally, this is like the 4th time I've gotten to the beast as Judas and lost. So we will finally beat the fucking... Thank fuck. Alright, I'll be quiet now.
Then suddenly, the sky above cracked open, and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder, and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew, he could see echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping, and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late-night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house on the top of a hill.
And that's the beast ending. And we unlock redemption, not repentance. It's kind of a sad ending. Especially because it like changes it. Yeah, it is nice. It's nice but sad. Like the initial intro is Isaac and his mother lived in a small house on the hill. Whereas in that one it's Isaac and his parents live in a small house on the hill. Okay. That's almost everything with Judas. Let's do Beast as Maggie. Let's just go beast fights. Regular beast fights. We might as well go crazy. Also, that's some unbelievable luck. Oh, it's just one of the mods. I'm not sure I like it, to be honest. So last run we unlocked redemption, and this run we have it, thanks to what's it called? Thanks to fucking Eden's Blessing. That is some unbelievable luck. I think I know what this item does as well. I think this is like if you go into a devil deal and then leave without taking anything, you get a damage up when you go to that next floor. So, in theory, I should probably be going to every devil deal I can. In addition to the devil deals I've already went to thanks to this floor's curse room. So that's pretty good. pretty good start. And that's how we haven't even seen our item room. So that's what the cross above my head is. I think that appears once you go into the room, and then once you go down to the next floor, it'll like go into your body. I think. I think I've seen this item before, is what I'm trying to get at. Also, out of context, Raven, that message sounds rather racist. Okay, Ghost Pepper, only one of the best items in the game, that's by my opinion. That's not great. So I should probably use this. I'm only joking with you. Okay, 1+1 forever. That's a good item. Where's this card? It says, oh, it's a full card. I'm dumb. Man, if we don't beat the beast on this, I know it's like what 2 minutes into the run and we're on the first floor. If we don't beat the beast on this run, I feel like that'll be my fault. The game has given me the tools it needs on the first fucking floor. The tools I need on the first floor. We just need luck ups. We literally just need luck ups and we'll be good to fire more of these shots. I was kind of hoping for a sack room as well, an any room, but no such luck. Yeah. Well, if anyone is equipped to handle walking onto spikes, it's Maggie. So we're in the clear there. Also, I think that this item, Redemption, I think it normally only appears if you take a Devil Deal item and then you play a Sacrifice Room. Like, you can't normally get it otherwise. But, obviously, Eden's Blessing just gives you an item from any pool, so... Someone of my friends just keeps opening and closing a video game, specifically Metal Gear Solid 5, and it just keeps... It, like... Because of the way my game is currently bugged, it's like completely covering what pill I have. I should probably show you. I said this last round. I should probably show you what this looks like. What this looks like. Blah blah blah. So that you understand what I'm saying. Like, 'cause it looks so weird seeing the game so small. Lovely. Okay, there's the curse cleared, and that's the floor cleared. Let's see if I'm right about how redemption works. It should just be that I go down here and I get a damage up, and I think maybe a spirit heart as well. Yeah, that's a good damage up. Okay, I'm gonna show you this, this stupid thing. Yeah, my game is just stuck like this. So even if I go full screen and then minimize it, it just goes to this area. Don't know why. But this is window capture and not screen capture, so you don't get to see it. Also, I guess I'll just go to every... Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? I guess I'll just go to every single Devil Deal I see and not take anything. Like, for the redemption damage. I don't think it's the mods. I don't think I've installed a mod since that... Like, this is the first time that's ever happened today. And I don't think I've installed a mod since it started happening, so... I don't know why. I was really considering playing that guy, but I'm not going to. We want to kill enemies that spawn enemies first. Man, Redemption... obviously, this is the first time I've ever gotten it, because I just unlocked it, but... It seems like a pretty good item. I guess it just gives you base damage, so you have to sort of hope to get other useful things. But especially on a run like this, where I have Ghost Pepper as well, it's a very interesting item. At least I think. Maybe my opinion will change, because the way you get it is through Angel Deals or through Sacrifice Rooms, and I like taking Sacrifice Rooms, so maybe it'll be annoying in the future when I get it over and over again. But for the time being, seems like a fun item that's very useful as well. Alright. We definitely have a run that could beat the beast, right? But if you use Plan C, I know it instantly kills the beast. So I'm gonna take it. Just because it'll be fun. You know, like I need to be very careful not to press spacebar because I'll die, and the run will be over, and I'll be really fucking annoyed. But for now, it'll be fine, and we don't need Yum Heart, so because in theory, Redemption should give us Spirit Hearts. I'm thinking unless there's something unbelievable in a Double Deal, there's no reason for us to take one. Because a small damage up, or like something like the Mark, there's no point taking it because it'll give us a damage up, but we'll also get a damage up by not taking it. So we should go in here. Those are both pretty good, but we're not going to take either of them. I have no fear. Although I should, because I got nothing out of that. There should be another damage up, another Spirit Heart. Lovely. I fear no man, but that thing scares me. Alright, we need a tears up now. We don't need damage, we need tears. After that lovely boss item. To think that boss item could have just been like the best item in the game. I often think that with pills because they're such a double-edged sword, right? A pill, like an item like that gives you a lot of pills, could be a really good item, right? Like that could be amazing. It could drop a health up, like 2 tears up. Like it could drop loads of really good stuff, but it could also give you nothing except for stat downs. So, you know, it's why I take the risk every time. Because on the off chance that it's good, it's really good. Alright. Thank fuck. I don't know why I was like thinking I was still Judas and I thought I still had the bloody Book of Belial. So I walked in there prepared to press space. Which, if you don't know what Plan C does, it kills everything in the room. Also kills you though. So, as long as you can survive the, as long as the enemy dies before you do, you can beat any enemy with it. Which, I know that the Beast is one such enemy. So we had to beat Dogma on our own terms. Then beat the Beast. I'm excited. I don't know why. Plan C, it's not like some amazing item, but I'm excited. More damage? Okay. Oh, we can't even get to that key. I was excited about the key. We just gotta get there now. Man, last run... having this, like, concussion effect of camo undies, I really miss having, a Toxic Shock. Please. Okay. I genuinely think we could probably get through this if we got 1 Tears upgrade and maybe, like, 2 luck upgrades. Because Ghost Pepper's damage is no joke. Genuinely, I think Ghost Pepper might actually be like an S tier item. It is so good. It's like maybe just 1 step away from being a fully run winning item. So if it came with a luck upgrade, it might, like, just by itself, it might actually be a game winning item. Just in and of itself. So I'm always happy to get it. Room like this though, where I have no tears, 1 fear. Lovely. Lovely. I'm just thinking, right? If a Devil Deal has the goat head in it, which guarantees you get a Devil Deal, do I take that? Like it'll prevent me from getting the bonus of redemption on this floor, but it'll mean that in the future I'm guaranteed to get the bonus on every other floor, right? This enemy is fast. I don't want to lose more health than I need to. This game, man, they're being real generous. I don't think I can even open the chest with Redemption. I think it'll get rid of the effect if I open the chest. So, and I don't want to risk it when I can just keep it. You know? Okay. I think the damage is gonna start diminishing greatly if it hasn't already. I think that was only a 0.8 compared to like a 1.6 before. So I'm willing to. I'm willing to take a deal if I think it'll be better than the amount of damage that I would get from the Redemption. Like if I saw the Pact, I think I would take that, but the Mark I wouldn't, because they're the same basically. Like a Redemption proc, and I think they're the same, right? Like the Mark and Redemption. Like Mark is a damage and it gives you a black heart, I think. I just have my hand, like my hand in unnaturally not on the spacebar position, so that I can never accidentally use Plan C. I do not want ever to use Plan C until I get to where I'm going. I do need to remember to hold onto bombs though. Because, man, if I use Plan C, I would never ever forgive myself. That would be true unbridled pain that you would see me experience. God, excuse me. I kind of wish I had like a... I know there's a mod that's very popular, which lets you identify what every item does. Like just by, like if you look at it, it'll show you on the screen like a little HUD overlay. And I don't know if I want that mod or not. I don't think I do. I don't think I care. But... Also... Okay. If, okay, we no longer have Plan C. We can use this to our heart's content. Which it is. Our heart is completely content. We will not take it. Okay, now I have a bunch of money. I live in fear of using my spacebar item. Thank you. A small room like that is more terrifying to me than anything except for probably using Plan C. Oh, you absolute bugger. Secret room. We want to hold on to a single... Yeah, we want to hold on to a single bomb, at least. Because we'll need it. Right? Yeah, yeah. I don't think there's any... I think it's just Devil Deals I need to be thinking of with regards to my... my thing, right? I don't think Angel Deals have any effect on Redemption. Right? Yeah. Actually, I've been praising it to high heavens, but I guess it actually probably isn't that useful normally, because you could only even potentially get it after the 3rd floor, or on the 3rd floor, because you'd have to get a Devil Deal, take the item, then go to a sacrifice room, and then from there play it like 6 or 7 times, I think. So I guess its usefulness is outweighed by its acquisition method, being that it doesn't appear in any pools. What it should really be is something like have the current method, but also it appears like 1 in 20 chance from a Devil Deal after you've taken a Devil Deal. Like it'll just show up there for free and be like, you can take me. Oh, there's our shop. I don't even know what I would want from our shop. What could possibly be in here? Well, none of these things. The battery pack. I get the appeal of battery pack because it charges your current spacebar item and also gives you a bunch of batteries on the ground. But it should be in like the bloody grey chest pool or something. Not the shop pool. Or in both. Fuck it. I'm open to all options. So good. So good. Tears up. The pentagram. Nope. It's a good item. Don't want it. I think we'll probably... If the next item in the thing is like a really good item, we'll probably take it. Because we are probably at the point where Redemption's damage is... meager. Although... saying that now. When we get there, it might be a whole different story. Wow, that sucked. Lovely. I don't know why you would ever take Ouroboros Worm. It is, like, so awful. Just completely ruins your tears. I don't know why you would ever want that over literally any other trinket. Even all of the other worm trinkets combined would be better than that one. It is such a strange thing to ever consider taking. Actually, does it give you stat upgrades? Because if it does, then... it gives you a slight range upgrade. I guess if you had, like, Rock Bottom, you could take it. Which is an item I don't have unlocked, but I should go towards getting it. Because, as far as I can tell, that item seems amazing. Just make it so you can't get, like, whatever your highest stat is in a stat is your permanent, like, stat in that category. I don't know how to describe it. That is a really bad room. Okay. Well, we'll use the full health card pill, and then we'll use the fool card as well. We still need to go to our item room and our shop, because we still have loads of money, and we still have loads of keys. And we still need help. This run... I think we won't struggle with anything until we get to the Dogma fight, right, like, with what we have now. I definitely think we could beat Mom and our way through the mausoleum. This room has a door. But I think Dogma... I sort of think this is a one run, specifically because of Plan C. I don't think we could do both. Like, I don't think without Plan C we could do Dogma and the Beast. I feel like we would need extra help. But Plan C makes up for that, baby. Doesn't matter what we get, as long as we hang on to Plan C. Lovely. Weird item. Cracked orb. I think it's bad. I think it's bad. I don't know if it activates my... I don't know if it'll open the... what do you call it? The boss rush door. Because if it does do that, then that's nice. But if it doesn't, then it's useless. To me. Basically. Alright, well our shop's not going to be over here. It's going to be up there, isn't it? It's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Please. Why does this room exist? Where's the second secret room then? Must be like way back here. Can't be there. Must be here. That's really far away. Second secret room. Alright. Like I said, we will go to our shop because I don't even know what we would want from there. I guess mapping would be nice. Like compass or map would both be pretty useful. Although we are very far along in this run, so maybe not super useful. Oh well. I wish the two, like, so you know when you pick up a golden bomb, it gives you infinite bombs, so that floor, right? I wish that if you just picked up another one, it would just give you a bomb. Like, just give me a bomb. It's not so much to ask. Do people know the name of this boss? I saw a meme on Reddit which was like, I'm sorry, horizontal Larry Jr. Do people not know the name of the Hollow? I feel like the Hollow is a way cooler boss than Larry Jr. Sue me. Secret room is going to be an annoying spot, I think. Maybe... No, it can't be there. Could be to my left. Nope. Could be to my bottom left. Nope. Could be here. Nope. Where is this second secret room? And by second I mean first. Could it spawn here? I feel like it couldn't, but never mind, I'm wrong. Spider mod, man. Spider mod. Such a good item. The Steam sale, that is, not the spider mod. Which spider mod's also pretty good. Is spider mod good? I feel like knowing how much health an enemy has sort of makes you play differently. I don't know why it makes you play differently, but I guess knowing how much further along you have to get to kill them is pretty useful. That should be not spawn, but it's a speed upgrade, which we need. Alright, now we need the Fool card. It's just, it has to be done. Blowing you both up for the deals. I'm also going to drop the Emperor. I feel like the temptation to use it will just be... is like a second hole in my pocket that I don't need burning, so... Especially considering I already have the temptation of using Plan C over and over again, which, as I've as I've said, is ridiculously burning. Okay. Okay. What a weird floor. I feel like that position of the shop in the item room is very odd. Which brings us up to like... Okay. That is an amazing item, secret room. 5 damage up, plus we got a luck upgrade from the random penny. Alright, we are absolutely set on this run. Of all the runs to give me Plan C, I don't need... this didn't even need to be the one. Alright, we don't need that. Wow, that was a good shot by Monstro. Or a bad dodge by me. Either one. Okay. Keeping an eye out for His Majesty, the Tinted Skull. Ow. I'm dumb. Alright, let's not throw this away, me. Yeah. This is a one run, but we don't want to make it a lost run. It's a bad item. It's a bad item. But we'll take it just in case an Angel Deal shows up and it won't show up again. In fact, it's so bad that I'm not entirely sure I know what it does. Honestly. We'll get under 15 cents because... Never mind, we'll get under 20 cents because it jammed. Because we do want to go to our Angel Deal if we can. And a luck upgrade from that would have been nice, but... No such luck, but that's also fine. We have no say in the matter, so... We have no say of whether it's fine or not. Please. I'm thinking, obviously I have to hang on to Plan C for my personal agenda, but I assume that something like Dull Razor would be good. Because it could trigger It Hurts over and over again. And especially because it's only a 2-room charge, so it would work very well in the boss fight. With the beast, that is. Where on earth is this skull, man? It's got to be in one of these rooms that I skipped because of the secret room, right? Oh, well, that's just unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. But we don't need to go in that room because it is proven to not have the skull in it. Why are they throwing so many of these guys at me, man? Okay, it must be to the left, I guess. They're really holding off on this skull, eh? Where is this skull, man? I must have seen it and not seen it, you know? I must have come across it and not noticed it. Also, I just noticed that, I guess the cracked orb opened a crawl space? I didn't even know it could do that. And it has a decent item in it. We now have both of the robot bugs. We have Botfly and Spider Mod. Okay. That hurts, because it's useless. Okay, we need to find this fucking skull, man. Where is it? Not in here, because there's no skulls in here. Not in there, because there's no skulls in there. Not in the secret room, because it doesn't make any sense. Not in here. Not in here. That's not it. There was no skulls in this room, right? Yep. What the fuck? Where is the skull? Hello? Where is skull? My only guess is that it's like a texture issue. In which case it would be this one, right? That's fucked up. Okay, whoever made this texture mod needs to fix that. Okay. Onto the first real fight of the game. Did I say real fight? That was a fucking lie, apparently. Okay, we don't care what we get. Okay, Swarm Protector is fine. We have enough bombs to make this work as well. We're not going to fight the angel statue because we had no need to. But this, on the other hand... Never mind, we're fighting the angel statue because I'm an idiot. Actually, nah. Oh, it just occurred to me. I'm restarting the game because my audio fucked up, but maybe that'll mean I can play the game in proper resolution. Maybe I won't have to worry about it being in miniature mode. That would be awesome. Just keep our fingers crossed. Just maybe, indeed. Gotta wait for the game to open full stop for now, I guess. Fingers crossed that it'll open. I don't know why Isaac takes so long to open, and I've looked it up as well, and it's like no one else has the problem. And you would think that it would be something like the mods, right? But it happened even before I had mods. So. Also, the game has launched, and it's now still in jank full screen. So, what you gonna do? Okay, we are leaving. Yep, we're leaving. Unfortunately, I didn't get hit in the boss fight, so I didn't get a chance to check if I would be able to open the boss rush door. But oh well. Too late. We're already on the next floor. No point crying over spilled milk, as they say. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to feel slightly weak, but whenever my Ghost Pepper activates, it's like that worry goes out the wind. Out to the wind. What am I saying? What are my words? That wasn't even an expression. Oh my god. What is this room, man? I hate this room. Just use bombs. the secret strat of just bombing the hell out of a room to get out of it. I'm thankful that we were able to actually get a use out of Steam sale. I feel like last floor was not so lucky. This guy's health bar keeps disappearing. Which is odd, because he's not invincible himself. I don't think. I don't know what could possibly be in here that would change this run in a dramatic way, but happy to be surprised. Lodestone, I actually think is a really good item. I don't know if it'll, again, don't know if it'll help us, but still. Just because it can't help us doesn't mean it's not a good item. Lovely. Please, please don't kill me. Thank you. Okay. Finding the box sucks. Mongo dick, but happy to have an item, I guess. I don't know why I'm trying to get the coins so hard. We've already jammed our donation machine and we don't have any more shops. Please. Lovely. Addicted literally doesn't matter. I'm just going to take him every time. Just room dead. No reason to face it. Actually, we probably should have used the Emperor just to get here, right? There's no reason not to. It's gone. How could you have spent our savings? No, it goes... what do you mean it's gone? How could you have spent our savings? Is that all the audio for this first Ascension floor, really? Okay, we need to actually hit this enemy. Thank you. Yara! I'll take it. I don't think it'll do anything for us, but if we see a Spirit Heart on the ground, we might as well Yara it. Why isn't the audio playing? Weird. Okay. Actually, I should probably go back and see if that was like a Hierophant. Because then I can Yara Hierophant instead. Nope. That'd be too easy. Wow, okay. He really just leaped at me, huh? Also, I guess if these are Purity, that could be good. Algiz works instead. Can use that in the Drongo fight to get through it easier. Thank you. On we go. Active and deserved, just like his father. I need to learn this dialogue as well. I need to learn the ending biblical nonsense, and I need to learn the domestic dispute between mom and dad. I'm sure that's some great things to learn. Please die. You're just a regular fly. I know that there are pins in here because we have camo underwear, so they got revealed. Also, I swear we had more damage. What happened to all of our... Yeah, it's a good life skill. I thought we had like 15 damage. What happened to all that? It's like the damage we got from Magic Mush is just gone. I'll have to check back through the recording once we're done with the stream just to see what happened there. Lovely. This is case 2, right? Yeah. This room sucks dick. Wow, we actually... Okay. Actually managed to get through the fight. I feel like learning a good monologue is something everyone should do. Even if it's a domestic dispute between two fictional characters who you never see. Outside of stick figure drawings. I suppose that's not true actually. You see mom. Weird saying mom quite a lot. She's like a decent portion of the bosses in this game are just some variation on Mom. So I guess... Let me think. There's... 5? 5 of the end bosses are just variations on Mom. There's Mom's Heart, It Lives, Mom, Mother, and the Beast. All variations on Mom. Are there any more I'm missing? Not that I can think of. That's more than is healthy for a young child, though. That many negative thoughts about your parents or parent. Alright, I don't know. Well, to be fair, it's based on like religious text, but even still, if I'm not mistaken, in the Bible, it's like it's Isaac is the one who's doing the sacrificing, isn't it? I think it's like Isaac sacrifices his sons, or is going to sacrifice his son. I don't know. I need to need to do a bit more Bible reading. From the sounds of things. Yeah, the famous tale in the Bible is called The Binding of Isaac. if you can believe it. Who could have guessed? I don't remember the names of who's involved in the story other than Isaac, but I think the story is like yeah, I've never read the Bible either. There's a person is told by God to sacrifice his son to God, and so he leads him up a hill to sacrifice him. And the point, what the fuck? And the point of it is to test his faith, right? Because what he doesn't know is that on the other side of the hill, a goat is being led up in place of the sacrifice. To be like, we were never going to sacrifice him in the first place. This is just a test if you would believe me to sacrifice him if I told you to do it, you know? Which, I guess it shows in the story of Isaac as well, because part of the intro cutscene is like God tells Mom to sacrifice her son, and then she's about to go through with it, and God intervenes, hitting her on the head with a Bible, allowing Isaac to escape. What happened in the end? I think it just turns out fine. Unlike most Bible stories, it's just everything's fine. Literally, like, I'm pretty sure it just ends there. Like a goat gets sacrificed instead of Isaac, or instead of whoever. I assume it's Isaac getting sacrificed in that situation. Otherwise, the story of the binding of Isaac, the game, doesn't make sense, right? I think it really is just like a feel-good, family-friendly story for all. Of course, that's not true because it's the Bible, but the Bible's all about people dying in horrible ways and getting comeuppance that they may or may not have deserved. But that seems unfair that a stuck penny can spawn out of them. What was the New Testament, by the way? I think that the Old Testament is just like the Catholic Bible, and then the New Testament is just it's like... Well, I mean, the Bible itself is like a big collection of all kinds of different religious texts, I believe. Oh, I mean, they're both really, really old. New Testament is still like... I'm not going to say any specific numbers, because I don't know, but still very old. The fact that we got Polyphemus out of that crawl space means that this fight is going to be a piece of piss. I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty sure that in all situations, because it's meant to be like a storytelling, right? It's not meant to be this book was made by God. It's a book about religious intervention, I guess. So it's meant to all be about things that, like, religious figures did in their lives, or like miracles that happen, things like that. It's not meant to be God did this, God did that, or like God says he does this, you know? It's meant to be third-person perspectives or first-person perspectives on events that the writer didn't do, you know? Like, it's a story. It's just that it is of religious significance. That's about it, really. And I mean, because it's meant to be that it's a book about the God that they believe in, right?
Suddenly, the sky
Also, Plan C worked like a charm. That was easy. Candy Heart was our unlock, and that's another thing as Maggie done, and another thing as Judas done. Should we have? I have a Bible on my shelf over there. Let's have a look through it for the Binding of Isaac bit. Bible in hand. The Jerusalem Bible. I don't think it has a contents page, so finding this might be difficult. Oh, it does have a contents page. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, quality Bible reading stream. Let's go to just chatting. I'll go to my camera. We can listen to Isaac music. That's the wrong one. And we can have a quality Bible reading stream. Quality Bible reading time. Let's see. So I'll look up what. Actually, I'll see if I can find it in the book. Right. It's funny though, because this was my granddad's Bible, right? My granddad's name was John Bates, right? That was his name. This is the Jerusalem Bible. So, the Jerusalem Bible. JB. So it says in, you can't really see it on the camera. It says in like embossed letters on the front, JB, which I thought was cool, right? Like it's his initials on the Bible. All right, let's see if we can find the Isaac bit. It's very old though, so it's very. I'm worried about pulling pages out while we look for it. The books of the Bible in biblical order. What is biblical order? Okay. We've got the Old Testament and the New Testament in this one. So let's see if I can find Isaac. I wish I could read this and show the camera, but it can't be done. Is Isaac not his own book? I mean, there's like names I recognize, but biblical canon is that's where the term canon comes from, is from the Bible. Let's see. Oh, that's probably why I'm having trouble. There's a second page. Okay, let's. It's amazing how much of the Bible just, like, considering this game is meant to be like biblical, right? It's amazing how much of the Bible isn't in Isaac. All right. Time to look it up on the internet. The Bible's contents page is too bad. I mean, yeah, it is a game, that's true, but like, it's a religion-based game. Where is Isaac in the Bible? Isaac's story is told in Genesis chapter 17 through to 35. Okay. Let's see if we can find Genesis chapters 17 through 35. Okay. Oh, it's right at the start. In the Old Testament, the pen. How on earth do you pronounce that word, man? Let's see if I can throw this to the camera without breaking the book. Underneath Old Testaments to the left, the Pentateuch. How on earth do you pronounce that word? So we're looking for, what was it? In the Pentateuch, page 5. These pages are so thin, it's ridiculous. So we're looking for Genesis 17? Yeah, I mean, this camera is a piece of shit. I bought this thing for as cheap as I could find. So I don't know which parts of these are chapters and which parts are just like different sections in the Genesis, right? Oh, there it is. That's 2. Okay. So we're looking for 17. Jesus. Right? We're looking for 17. Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Did I go past it? I did go past it. Let me have a quick read over this and see if he does come up and see if I'm reading the right part. It's looking like no. I think this is like Isaac's. No, this can't be right. I mean, I'm wrong, is what I'm saying. Not that it's that the Bible's wrong. Because there's a chapter here. I don't know if you can see it because it's tiny. There. That says the birth of Isaac. The birth of Isaac. So. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. What the fuck? How do you have a kid when you're 100? That's ridiculous. I'll read up the whole thing. Yahweh dealt kindly with Sarah as he had said and did what he had promised her. So Sarah conceived and bore a son to Abraham in his old age at the time God had promised. Abraham named the son born to him Isaac, the son to whom Sarah had given birth. Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, as God had commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Then Sarah said, God has given me cause to laugh. All those who hear of it will laugh with me. Yeah, he incubated it. Isaac was the first test tube baby. Let's see, and then 22. Child grew and was weaned, and Abraham gave a great banquet on the day Isaac was weaned. Now Sarah watched the son that Hagar the Egyptian had borne to Abraham, playing with her son Isaac. Drove away the slave girl and her son, she said to Abraham. This slave girl's son is not to share the inheritance with my son Isaac. This greatly distressed Abraham because of his son, but God said to him, Do not distress yourself on account of the boy and your slave girl. Grant Sarah all she asks of you. For it is through Isaac that your name will be carried on. But the slave girl's son I will also make into a nation, for he is your child too. Okay, so it's saying that Abraham was adulterous on Sarah and had a child with this random slave girl, I guess. This really is Bible study time, huh? Let's see. Where was I? Rising early next morning, Abraham took some bread and a skin of water, and giving them to Hagar, he put the child on her shoulder and sent her away. She wandered off into the wilderness of Beersheba. When the skin of water was finished, she abandoned the child under a bush. Then she went and sat down at a distance, about a bow shot away, saying to herself, I cannot see the child die. So she sat at a distance as the child wailed and wept. Wow, that's really mean. She just literally just like put the child down and walked away and let it die. This is chapter 21, right? Yeah. Oh, this is still the birth of Isaac. Well, it's still the chapter, I guess. But God heard the boy wailing, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven. What is wrong, Hagar? He asked. Do not be afraid, for God has heard the boy's cries where he lies. Come pick up the boy and hold him safe, for I will make him into a great nation. Then God opened Hagar's eyes, and she saw a well. She went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy. He grew up and made his home in the wilderness, and he became a bowman. He made his home in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother chose him a wife from the land of Egypt. Is this boy... So this is the slave girl's kid, I assume. From this, right? And then this next bit has nothing to do with Isaac, so we'll skip it. Oh, here it is. The sacrifice of Isaac. That's exactly what we were looking for. It is literally called the sacrifice of Isaac. Hang on. I thought it was called the binding of Isaac. Is that a separate bit? Oh, there are a bunch of chapters called the something of Isaac. There's one called the marriage of Isaac. Let's see if I can find the one called the binding of Isaac. I know that in the Bible, Jacob and Esau, the characters added in Repentance, are Isaac's children. They are his spawn. Unfortunate to him. I guess there's only one more chapter possible left, but... well, that's fun. There's a line there. You can't even see it 'cause it's so blurry. It says Reuben's incest, spelled exactly the same way as my name. Ain't that funny? I was just looking through to see if I could find one called The Binding of Isaac. I guess there's no one called The Binding of Isaac. I guess I was wrong. Oh well. Alright, let's read through the sacrifice of Isaac, because that's the famous Isaac story, right? As far as I'm concerned. Also, look how fucking not far into the Bible we are at all. Like, there's this much left of the Bible. Crazy. Also, this Bible has like a really nice like gold trim on the pages. You can't really see it on the camera, but anyway. It happened sometime later that God put Abraham to the test. Abraham, Abraham, he called. Here I am, he replied. Take your son, God said, your only child Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. There you shall offer him as a burnt offering on a mountain I will point out to you. Rising early next morning, Abraham saddled his ass and took with him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac. He chopped wood for the burnt offering and started on his journey to the place God had pointed out to him. On the third day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. Then Abraham said to his servants, "Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go up there. We will worship and come back to you." Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering, loaded it on Isaac, and carried in his own hand the fire and the knife. And the 2 of them set out together. Isaac spoke to his father Abraham. "Father," he said. "Yes, my son," he replied. "Look," he said, "here are the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham answered, "My son, God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering." And the 2 of them went on together. When they arrived at the place God had pointed out to him, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood. Then he bound his son Isaac and put him on the altar on top of the wood. Abraham stretched out his hand and seized the knife to kill his son. But the angel of Yahweh called to him from heaven. Abraham, Abraham, he said. I am here, he replied. Do not raise your hand against the boy, the angel said. Do not harm him, for now I know you fear God. You have not refused me your son, your only son. Then looking up, Abraham saw a ram caught by its horns in a bush. Abraham took the ram and offered it as a burnt offering in place of his son. Abraham called this place Yahweh Provides, and hence the saying today, on the mountain Yahweh provides. The angel of Yahweh called Abraham a second time from heaven. I swear by my own self it is Yahweh who speaks. Because you have done this, because you have done this, because you have not refused me your son, your only son, I will shower blessings on you. I'll make your descendants as many as the stars of heaven, and the grains of sand on the seashore. Your descendants shall gain possession of the gates of their enemies. All the nations of the earth shall bless themselves by your descendants as a reward for your obedience. Abraham went back to his servants. Together they set out for Beersheba and settled in Beersheba. Wow, Isaac was just like a pushover, right? He was just like, yeah, you can sacrifice me. I mean, it worked out well in him for him in the end, but he was just like, nah, just kill me. Fuck it. Also, you're right. Saddled his ass works like incredibly well. Like, I mean, they're using the words all correctly, to say the least. I'm on a website called, what's it called? Learnreligions.com currently. So. I have the game open again real quick, just a second. I mean, I closed it, but seeing Jacob and Esau just thinking, those are his kids, isn't that crazy? I might just end stream on this lovely religious note. I wasn't planning on streaming for long anyway, so. But even still. I love how all the people in the Bible have like such weird like roles in addition to being like incredibly pious and like God-fearing. Like Isaac, in addition to being Abraham's son or whatever, he was also a farmer. It's like, why? What? If God in the context of the Bible, if God is real, why would you just be like a farmer? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Who thinks this person is significant enough to God that he has spoken to God directly? Why? I don't know, like anything. Like even a religious figure, like a priest, or like anything. Like why a farmer? Like, I'm not saying he has to be the king or anything, but why is he something so lowly, as it were? You know? Yeah, I guess that's true. That yeah, I guess so. I guess in my head, my thinking is that they were the average ones, right? They were the ones who mattered less. Or the ones not mattered less, but like had no say, things like that. But then, due to God's influence, they became like more important, right? So why do they stay not important? You know, why is it that even after all that time they don't go back to being like they continue being? I mean, I guess so, but in the situation where God exists and he is present, but society is still not necessarily God-based or oriented, right? Like, as far as I can tell from the Bible, it's basically just the real world except there's God. So why is it that, like, he doesn't get societal importance, you know? Like, why is it that someone seemingly as significant as Isaac or Abraham, why don't they get some reward? I guess. I guess that's part of my thinking is like, if they're considered so important by God but not by society, why doesn't God give them a reward that can help them in society? Like in that passage we just read, it said like you'll just have descendants coming out your ears. Like you'll have descendants way down the line. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, if the reward is their life, right? But am I wrong in thinking that in like in Christianity at least, like the original sin of humanity is just existing, right? Like humans having free will and existing as humans is a sin in of itself. So being a human is the sin. So like I don't understand, I guess, is like, well, I think that's the point, right? It was that Adam and Eve committed the first sin of like eating the apple of Sodom, but like why does it go from there? Because I think it extends, right? They cursed their whole race with that one false move. But religion, man, there's a reason why it's its own field of study, right? There's a lot going on. A lot to unpack. I mean, yeah, that's true. It was written by smart people to control stupid people, or educated people to control uneducated people, I should say. Yeah, I mean, because they don't have really any way of recording history as well as we do today, it's really hard to understand their intentions. It's really hard to understand what exactly they meant by all the things that they said or did or made. So decoding it might be impossible, so that's why people go out of their way to interpret it, right? I mean, I know that there's a lot of people who interpret religion in a negative way towards other people, as it were, but I do think that religion is, in theory, a good thing, right? Like, you can... Yeah. Whoa, we just found this sweet new VHS. They're using old technology by our standards. By their standards, it's still really, really cutting edge. They're like, no DVDs, just VHS. Like I said though, I do think religion is important, and well, not important, but I think religion can be important, and I think it can do a lot of good for a lot of people. But unfortunately, I don't think that's like the intent of most religious organizations. I don't think it's to help people like it should be. But oh well. I have no say in the matter. I have no stake in the game either. So yeah, you hear a lot about like fake how to describe it, like fake priests or religious leaders that like do all the fucking fake healing and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I mean, I think part of the reason why in America religion is considered such a wishy-washy topic is because like you say, they don't know the Bible. They don't know what they're saying because they don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just an excuse to them. But also, because of America's like two-party system, one of those parties has like claimed religion, right? Like, Republican Party is like the party where fucking idiots go, and also people who are really, really, really into religion to the point where they hate everyone else who's not into religion. Like, it's just dumb. It makes no sense, but it's just the way it goes. Yeah, no. Think can be said of it, I suppose. I'm just on the Wikipedia page for Isaac. I do think it's interesting though, like you say, yeah, it is what it is. They don't know their Bible. I really do think that if people if religious people read the Bible as much as you'd expect them to, they'd probably be like in a like religion would be much better, I feel like. You know, it's they oftentimes just don't even like take in consideration, like they do things that are directly counter to what their faith should preach, right? Whereas it would make way more sense for them to do completely like they like for most people who do these religious extremist things, doing the opposite of it would be following their religion and not the other way around. Like it's so odd how they do completely counter things. It's very, very weird. I'm gonna put the book back on the shelf now. So. And we will stop talking about religion, or at least stop only talking about religion. Right. Should we go back to Isaac then? I think I'm gonna do one more run. Bible game. Binding of Isaac. Repentance. Repentance. There we go. And Isaac. Okay. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Let's do a tainted character. What should we do though? God, I've done so much as Dark Judas. It's ridiculous. Or tainted Judas. Let's do Light Path Lilith. Light Path Lilith. Tainted Lilith, of course. Because she's fun. And I think she'll go quicker than others. Wow. You know what? That warrants a restart. That was really awful on my part. We were like two rooms into the run, so I'm the one streaming. I hold all the power here. God, the whip. They should just add a character who has a whip. Give me whip. Okay. I don't know what I know there's some stuff in the game which I should try and unlock probably more sooner rather than later. Nice voice crack me. Like, I know that there's certain game mechanic altering things rather than like it adds an item. You know, like I know there's one which adds like these really big pills which do like enhanced versions of the pill effects. I know that there's one that gives trinkets like a golden variant where they do double their effect. Like it's just a permanent effect that all trinkets have a chance to be golden. So I should probably look into which characters unlock those and try and unlock those, but for the time being, I guess. Oh, there's a tinted rock in there. For the time being, I guess I'll just unlock whatever the fuck I want. I should really try and find a bomb. Because tinted rock. Never mind, get fucked me, I guess. Oh well. I've been considering. I know I've only played Repentance on stream. Like I haven't played or unlocked anything other than some challenges off stream. But I've been thinking of doing off-stream Isaac just so I can clear up space, I guess. Like, because if I play exclusively Isaac on stream, right? Like, I don't play it off stream, I only play it on stream. But that means that most of my streams are going to be Isaac, because it'll be the game I want to play, because I've not played it for a while off stream. But if I play it off stream and on stream, I'll A, get through the content much quicker, and B, I'll have space, as it were, to play as other characters. Alright, we done Mega Satan. Like, play other characters, play other games. Like, we have that big list of games to play. In addition to other games which aren't on that list because they are not one-stream games, but they are games I'd still like to stream. So, I'm undecided. I well and truly have not got any thoughts on it yet. And also, so I upload every single day on YouTube just because I'm a fucking moron. And I was thinking about, instead of doing it the way I do it currently, which is I basically just cut like the runs per stream and I just upload them. I was thinking of doing it like editing, like trying my hand. I've never edited before, so I don't know how good it would be. But like editing together my streams into like a, not necessarily like a stream highlight, but like if I had an interesting run in the day, or like a run that I thought was particularly noteworthy or something, edit that together into like a 15-minute long video or something like that. That way it's a bit more interesting to watch. Not that I really care at all about people watching my videos, but still, it'd be nice to actually put some effort into the videos. As opposed to just, yeah, I wanted to see if I could suck that through the wall. Rather than just what I do currently, which is put no effort into it at all and let them rot, as it were. Oh, we already did this. I don't know why I was expecting a boss fight. Okay, now we're hopeful. What haven't we done on this character other than most things? We haven't done Delirium. And that's all we can do at the same time as doing Light Path. Okay. So if we get the chance, we'll do Delirium, but we'll also do Light Path because that's what we're here for. 1 bomb for 2 and a key, always worth it. Right, I'm now out of things to talk about. We no longer have the Bible at our side. We no longer have my thoughts on what YouTube is doing at the time. We are topicless. Raven, any topics to bring to the table? Man, I need a damage up. Desperately. Okay. That's the problem. With it just being me and you, Raven, it's nothing to talk about. Or no fresh ideas. It's like the benefit that real streamers have of having large numbers is that they can just reversion the Ice and Fire mod. I don't think I know of the Ice and Fire mod. Is that like considering the name? I was gonna say, yeah. Is it a Game of Thrones mod? And considering the dragons, I'm gonna assume yes. Lovely PJs. I might look into a mod that adds more transformations. Like, I know that there's a bunch of different like baby themed items, like PJs and the sucker thing that I can't remember. But has dragons and other mythical creatures. I assume that is that a mod for Isaac? Or is that a mod for a different game? Because I don't know how a dragon would fit in this. Oh, the Minecraft one. Okay. Yeah, I have heard. I have heard of that one actually. Yeah, I was like, that seems like a crazy mod for Isaac. No, I have heard of that one actually. I've actually played with that mod a bit because it's in RLcraft, and I've played RLcraft. I don't know how you would even do that mod in vanilla Minecraft. You know, like vanilla except for having ice and fire. It's like that seems like a crazy hard mod to do in that way. Wow, the bean. Light path, here we come. Jesus, that's... Oh, I'm dumb. Because I know that a lot of that mod is like... Or a lot of the aspect of that mod is that the dragons are very, very difficult. As you'd hope, I guess. But... Okay, yeah, I thought that was the case. But like... I don't think I ever even attempted to beat one when I was playing... When I played RLcraft. Okay. That works. Oh, we have the backpack. I don't think I care to use it with the judgment card though. Yeah, judgment's not useful enough. But that's fine. I mean, I guess maybe it's difficult. It's different because in RLcraft you have like the body parts health and stuff, so you could just end up getting yourself killed without even having to take all of your health off, which is why I think that mod is bad, despite how many people played it. But still. Ooh, there's a thought. It's pretty good, actually, having the world on a blank card. I need to look up what wildcards do as well. I got one last run and was blown away by how little I knew how to use that thing. Okay. Wow, they really like this room, huh? Deja vu. I was thinking if I care to go to our shop, because we don't have many keys. I guess we do, right? Like, there's no reason not to, I suppose. Yeah, we'll go shopping. I mean, there is a reason not to, because we don't have many keys, but... As it stands, we have enough money. Oh, I thought this was our item room, not our shop, but oh well. We were going to have to do this anyway. Doesn't mean it's not annoying, though. They are not mutually exclusive emotions. Okay. That might not matter, actually. That might be just bad. Because... If we're using the... If we're using the whip more than our shots... That might end up screwing us. Huh. There's a thought. Maybe bad item. This is worth it. We get some money and we get access to a chest. Even though we have enough keys to go into it, I don't think I'll go into the dice room because I sort of feel like we don't need to, I guess. Unless it was a 5 dice, but there's no way of guaranteeing that without going in there. Because 5 dice will just give us more items. Which for a run to succeed we will need. Oh, here's a thought. Lovely. Alright, now I will go into the dice room. I'll do this. I'll do this loser first, but... Well, that's probably not a very apt description, because I think this boss is incredibly annoying. There's our Boneheart gone, because he does a full heart of damage every hit, because he's really, really fucking annoying. Thankfully, I was still invincible when he did that. Game seemed to think he hit a wall, but he did not, so that's good. Okay. The relic. Okay. If I get a chance to come back to it, I might... Should I fight the angel statue? I don't think I should, right? I feel like even though it gives you an increased chance of getting an angel deal. Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Wow, we got Curse of the Tower out of that, huh? That's a darn shame. Oh well. Oh, and we lost the thing, of course. That was maybe a bad idea. Only time will tell, I suppose. I know what to use the world card. We need a speed upgrade. That is what we need. Cause holy shit, we are weak. Weak and slow. Okay. Thinking there's a sacrifice room here, right? And we have a decent amount of health. I'm very stupid. That sucks. We have cross bombs in addition to having Curse of the Tower. That is bad. That is very bad and very dangerous. We have Aquarius this floor, I guess, is what that is. I'm not sure how we're gonna amend that. Okay. We'll just try our hardest. And I mean, if we get hit in a boss fight, that boss is dead. Like, there's no way they're surviving cross bombs. Oh, because the tower cross bombs. Although, we didn't get a damage up or any other stat upgrades out of that that reroll, so maybe we're screwed. What a weird room. Okay. Sure. Taking maybe. I don't know if Mystery Gift gives you items that are in that room's pool. So I'll just hang on to it and use it in the boss room. I think Tear Detonator is a really bad item, so I will not be sad to see it gone. I suppose. Oops, I whipped that bomb away. Good on me. Okay, our bombs are very weak. Despite cross bombs. Trying its hardest not to be. Wow, okay, that hit me. Man, cross bombs, they are the bane of my existence. Okay, it does give you an item from the current room's pool. I want it. I really want it, but I'm not going to take it. We are going to lose this run. That is my prediction. We haven't done... we haven't done True Ending, but I don't know if we'd be able to beat... Like, I don't know if that would... If it matters that we haven't done it, because I don't think we'd be able to do it. Like, it would just be a different... like, a different route to lose on. I guess is my expectation there. Jesus. Big boy don't want to die. Okay. We need a key. If we can go in the top there, we can get a bunch of money and a key. You are still alive, man. That works. That kind of sucks, but I took him anyway, so... so, it's in the past. Oh, we have Stompy, I guess. Not ideal. Well, not ideal, I guess, but not great. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well. Because The sooner we do this, the sooner we can steal from our thingy. What's it called? Boss rush. That's what it's called. How to forget basic mechanics after playing the game for 450 hours. Oh wait, don't need a how to on that one. Sag. Oh, he didn't even get knocked away, and I got hit by my own cross bombs because cross bombs. Got hit, I guess. Okay, we are... I took the negative. I took the negative. Which means... we're trying to do the beast fight, I guess. Didn't... Took the negative without even thinking. Fuck. Beast fight is where we're on to, I guess. Where we're attempting to go to. I'm Mondo dumb, I guess. Also, I think if we go to the next floor, we'll just die. Or if we get hit again on the next floor, we'll just die. Huh, that's interesting. The firebomb does damage while inside his body. Cool. Okay, we need something. If we hadn't already gotten it, I'd say PJs would be where we need to go. But what we really need is another full run reroll. We need to get rid of bloody Curse of the Tower. Wish there was a way I could individually reroll things, but... Mr. Dolly, now there's a thought. Ah, you fucker. Well then. I guess we're still going. Haven't been killed off just yet. Emphasis on just yet, because I can see the future, and man, it's not looking great. Okay, we don't have a key. How are we going to acquire a key? I hear you ask. To which my response to that is, we probably won't. Knowing how our luck goes generally, probably won't. If it's something we need, we're probably not going to get it. Also, Monster's Lung, bad idea to take that. Really bad idea. Okay. Let's see if this does anything. Well, it does something. It tempts me. You absolute babe game. That is very lucky. Okay. We could try this. Well, it didn't really do what I wanted to do. Well, we have some health now. Thanks to Mr. Dolly. So. And Mr. Dolly also gives you a tears upgrade, I think, right? So, in theory, we can whip a bit faster. Or we can use Little Abaddon to get hit a bunch. Fucking sick. Okay, so King Baby was a bad idea. I'm dead. Okay. That's fine though. That's my last run anyway. Go to this one. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't playing on stream for long. That dumb mistake I made by going and picking up the negative instead of the Polaroid. Ugh. Happened to anybody, but it happened to me this time, so. Anyway, that's what we'll call it. We did two things today. We did Beast as Maggie and as Judas. Judas's fight has been haunting me for so long, so I'm glad that that's out of the way. Next time we'll probably do some mother fights, because we need to do them. Anyway, that's what I'll call it. So I did complain about a run and ended up great, but I also complained about a run and it ended up dying to Curse of the Tower on the Mausoleum too. So complaints are sometimes valid, and this time they were. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, Raven. Thanks for hanging out, everyone else. See you later.